a childcare worker in Minneapolis who attempted to murder a 16-month-old child by hanging him from a homemade noose has been granted probation by a judge, who declared her low risk for committing further crimes. Nataliia Karia fled the scene of her crime and caused an accident, before dragging the driver for 10 blocks. She also seriously injured a bicyclist, before hitting another vehicle, this one driven by a pregnant woman. She was finally apprehended while threatening to jump off a bridge. However, Judge Jay Quam only saw fit to punish Karia with probation and mental health evaluations. She hung him by the neck with a homemade noose in her basement in Minneapolis. This case is about that little boy who very well could have taken his last breath in the basement, Assistant County Attorney Christina Warren said. Daily Wire reports, on November 18, 2016, Joseph Saber went to the home of Nataliia Karia to drop off his 3-year-old daughter for childcare services. Karia, originally from Ukraine, allegedly told him she had done something bad. Saber then heard crying coming from the basement, and when he went downstairs to check, he found the 16-month-old child hanging from a noose made of girls' tights. Saber freed the child and ran from the house. Karia fled in her minivan from her home in Minneapolis, MN, and rear-ended a car, sending it into another vehicle. The driver from the first vehicle got out to inspect the damage, and Karia fled once again, dragging the driver for 10 blocks. She then struck a bicyclist with her van, injuring him to the point of needing a rod implanted in his leg to avoid amputation. Her spree not yet over, Karia then hit another vehicle, this one driven by a pregnant woman, before she pulled over and threatened to jump off the Park Avenue overpass above I-94. People held her down until police arrived. Karia spent 20 months, less than 2 years, in jail on charges of attempted murder. The child she tried to hang had survived, third-degree assault, and criminal vehicular operation. Karia, 43, was originally going to plead insanity, but changed course and pleaded guilty in February. On Tuesday, a judge sentenced her to 10 years probation minus the 20 months she spent in jail, as well as mental health treatment and electronic home monitoring for 2 months, according to the Star Tribune. She will also be unable to see her 3 young children unsupervised and will no longer be able to work as a child care provider. Prosecutors pushed for a 13-year prison sentence, but Hennepin County District Judge Jay Quam decided against it, agreeing with doctors that Karia was a low risk for committing more crimes. Quam said Karia's actions were the perfect storm of factors unlikely to ever be repeated. Karia had claimed during her hearing that she had been abused by her husband since 2006, and that he punched her in the stomach upon learning she was pregnant again. "I don't want to push this terrible crime onto my husband," she said in Russian during her hearing. "I just want to explain what happened. Your Honor, my children need me. Give me a chance to resume a normal life." Talk about female privilege.